This is the setting for our featured match today. Welcome to you. Martin Tyler here, Alan Smith is alongside me. Premier League football for you very shortly. It's Sheffield United against Manchester City.
Yeah, thanks, Martin. I think both teams here are going to be positive. They are set up to attack, so I'm expecting a few goals here today. I don't want to put the mockers on, but I am expecting a few.
For Sheffield United today. Well, it's a variation on a theme, really, isn't it? What we're saying is, instead of a back three, he's going to have a back five, and those wide wing-backs, as we would call them, are going to be more defensive. I think he's a bit fearful of the opposition.
Does look that way, doesn't it? I know he likes to try and convince us that those full-backs are going to be raiding forward, but if they're under the cosh, I think they'll just sit there nice and tight to the three centre-halves.
Here's Sterling. Certainly wanting to find a teammate, but he's just found an opponent. It's good attacking play, this, from them. Well, he had a go from long range.
Yeah, he just seemed to snatch at that. Got to do better.
John Fleck. Now Billy Sharp. Sander Berger. Berger. Sharp. Has a go here. Must take the lead here. The coach promised a fast start. And look what's happened. You've seen that goal, and it's really been coming right from the kickoff. Sheffield United with the lead. Excellent challenge. Opportunity in a wider area. Cleared the ball.
Big ball gone up here for the award of this corner. They've got a few set-piece routines up the sleeve, this team.
Well defended, not just getting across, he thought quickly as well. Very good piece of work by the goalkeeper to turn that away from danger. He spotted a man at the far post. The keeper stops it. There could be a follow-up now. Silva. Aguero. Here's David Silva. Sergio Aguero. This could be a chance. Goal, they've head back straight away. Great reaction. No time to sulk about conceding. They have scored at the other end.
What a sucker punch that was. And the manager will be furious that his team has conceded so quickly after scoring.
The goal, wherever you look at it, it was very well taken. It is level. Both sides have scored here now.
Number 17, Kevin De Bruyne.
Sterling. Silva. They've got the ball back by that interception. Good vision here. Hit the post! Blocked off the pass there. They've set it up well for the cross. Cleared the ball. Aguero. I think he saw the look from the other player and saw where the pass was going and read it. Berger. Promising forward play from them again. Can pull it back here to set up a chance. What a goal! That's beautifully done for the goal.
Well, it's come in from a long way out, and from that angle, it's not always easy to finish.
Defenders caught out by it in the end. Manchester City are trailing now. They've got to try and hit back. Well, they look promising there in that wide area, but the defender's done well. Maybe the counter-attack is on here. Well, that counter-attack didn't work, and they might be counter-attacked themselves now. De Bruyne. This is how they love to play on the break. Oh, it's hit the post, it's still alive. What a game. A goal at one end, an equaliser at the other. It's a terrific response from the team that went behind, and they're level. They have hit back here, and undoubtedly, there are two teams in this game.
Oh, without question. That reaction really has made a game of this now.
And we can see a slightly different viewpoint on it.
Great news for the manager, because I think he made a couple of changes there, and now they're back on level terms.
Number 17.
Brilliant entertainment. The scores are level again. Very tight affair here. He's won it back easily. Here's a chance to just stretch the opposition with a bit of width. Here's the chance to get in the cross. That's how to tackle. And there's the interception. Throw in here. Sanderberger. Oh, real chance here. Great stop. Here comes the corner. It's a brave effort, really, in amongst the players to get the header in, but off target, way off target.
Yeah, not his best effort, that's for sure.
Here's Sterling. Alexander Zinchenko. Sterling. Giving it away under no pressure at all. Everything seemingly on the up at Manchester City. Choice of managers, the development of the stadium, very good academy for young players as well. Very bright on their side of Manchester.
Yeah, I think they're doing it the right way, improving that infrastructure. It's been sound management from the top.
Sergio Aguero. Silva. It's De Bruyne. The shot gets blocked. John Fleck. Well, you have to play it the way you're facing sometimes, even if you're facing your goalkeeper all that distance away. That's an unforced error, really, with the pass. Here's Zinchenko. Sergio Aguero. It's Aguero. Abrada! He got in the way. Here's Kevin De Bruyne. It's with Mahrez. Needed to be brave, and he was. Lost possession there, City. Oliver Norwood. Possession back with Manchester City now. The referee has blown, and he's given the free kick. And that ball belongs to the goalkeeper. Here's Zinchenko. Now Fernandinho. Walker. Silva. Here's Sterling. Fernandinho. Sergio Aguero. David Silva. Now De Bruyne. It's still dangerous here off the goalkeeper. John Fleck. Sharp. Now Billy Sharp. Excellent attacking play here. They could open up the opposition now. Keeps the ball under pressure. And they've got a man out wide. Now De Bruyne. And the referee does blow. The flag was up from the assistant. Norwood. Another turnover in play here with that interception. Sanderberger. Patient play as they try to get the goal that will put them in front. Sergio Aguero. Here's Sterling. Silva. Sterling. Sterling! It's a goal and they're in front with that goal. In truth, Alan, this is what we expected. The dominant side, and they're showing that on the scoreline.
Yeah, we don't always get what we expect, but they've been good value here. They've played well, particularly the strikers.
Well, it's Manchester City in front.
Manchester City goal. Number 7, Raheem Sterling.
Saw that coming and intercepted. Silva. Well, the wide man can show his skills here. David Silva! That's a good save. He got a touch to that. And in it goes. It's another corner. De Bruyne's delivery. And that will be a throw. Here's Aguero. Shot on! Goalkeeper able to make a save here. Berger. That's a foul, free kick. No threat now. Here's Sterling. And that's a turnover to the opposition. Sharp. Trying to steer it through. Was nowhere near in the end, and he was right in at the goalkeeper.
Yes, one thing missing, but missed.
He's got to score. The goal was gaping, the keeper was absent without leave, and he didn't score.
Well, the keeper gives a huge sigh of relief there.
Berger. Basham. Norwood. Sanderberger. Did well, stuck out a foot and cut off the pass. It's De Bruyne. Kyle Walker. No real challenge to the defender from that cross. It's Aguero. Oh, he's gone for the chip. Cheeky. That's a clever effort, Alan, isn't it? Very clever.
Yeah, it was. He's always got the imagination to try that kind of thing.
Sterling. Stones. And he passes back to the keeper. But they use the forward in these positions, dropping deep. He lays it off and they play from there. Basham. Norwood. Encouraging play from this team now, keeping the ball. Riyad Mahrez. Just a matter of concentration from the goalkeeper. A simple shot to field.
Yeah, his positioning was spot on. He made it look easy, which it was, to be fair.
Sterling. Sergio Aguero. Very good attack, broken up in the end by good defensive play. Well, more news on the injury from Jeff Shreves.
I've got to say, he landed really heavily on his shoulder there and looks like he's in severe pain. But he looks less concerned than the bench, who are worried about him. I think he'll stay on.
Jeff Shreves there, right down on the touchline. So, Jeff, thanks for that. Sterling. Looking for goal now. What a save! Corner swung in. It's still dangerous here off the goalkeeper. John Fleck. Saw it coming, cut it out, good work. Just throwing his body into the way of the shot. Sharp. Break quickly when they get possession. Looked so promising at the beginning, but came to naught. Alexander Zinchenko. Sergio Aguero. Here's Sterling. Threads it through. Well, sometimes you just have to clear it like that. Safety first. Mahrez. Sergio Aguero now. It's poor work, really. It's a shot. Got to do better than that, really, to beat the keeper.
Yeah, because he is a good goalkeeper. Good positioning.
Corner now for Manchester City. Put in by De Bruyne, and the defender is there to clear it. Cuts it out nicely. Here's Aguero. Sterling. On to Sergio Aguero. David Silva! Superb save.
He shouldn't have had a chance at all with that, but oh, what about those reflexes? Brilliant.
Only partially away from danger. Oh, what a touch by the defender.
He was so quick to get into position, to get his body in the way there.
A couple of teammates up in support. Put away, but not out of harm's way. Free kick given. Well, he has cleared the danger. The ball glued to his boots, it seems. Excellent work. Way overhit that cross. Gone out for a throw. Manchester City have shown that they can find their way to goal here, and they'll hope to continue that as we get towards half-time.
Yeah, they have done well when they've got the ball into the box. Those strikers have been nice and clinical.
Basham. Not a good pass at all. De Bruyne. Sterling. It's an excellent cross. That was a good crossing position, but not a good cross. Great interception. Aguero. It was a real opportunity, but there might be a key moment in there from a defensive point of view.
Yeah, well, they really did converge on him quickly. He didn't miss by much, but he's missed it.
Referee had a good look at that, decided it's just a throw after the tackle. John Fleck. Berger.
Well, it was a bit desperate, but what a good challenge.
He's won it back easily. That did look a decent attack until the interception. Here's Zinchenko. Oliver Norwood. Promising build-up until that challenge. Berger. A low cross into the area. Possession back with Manchester City now. Norwood. A real opening for him. Great stop. Corner played into the middle. It's a very good clearance, and it was needed. Throw in here. John Fleck. Keeping the ball and looking for an opening. It's a good cross. Trying to cross it, and in the end, a bit of a waste, I think. They can be quick on the break now. Well, that counter-attack didn't work, and they might be counter-attacked themselves now. It's De Bruyne. He's blocked the shot well. Sharp. Oliver Norwood. Sander Berger. Won it back with an interception. De Bruyne. Well, here he goes. It's good to see a player do this. Aguero! Up for grabs here.
The referee
added
has
time will be
indicated
4 minutes.
There will be a minimum of 4 minutes of added time.
Read the play well to intercept. Here's Zinchenko. Silva. It's with Mahrez. And that's dealt with the problem. It's with De Bruyne. Put the ball into the middle. Dangerous. Went with the header, and he's good in the air too, but not quite good enough then.
Bit unfortunate. Next time, maybe he'll bury it.
It's with Mahrez. Aguero. Sergio Aguero. Cleverly done, through ball from Aguero. It's a miss at a significant time. Will that come back to haunt him? They could have been pulling ahead.
Yeah, you see it so often, but they are still in charge of this match.
Now O'Connell. John Fleck. Now Billy Sharp. Teammates getting out of the way because they know he can dribble it here. Oh, that's good defending. Oliver Norwood. Berger.
Going for goal! Confident goalkeeping here.
Yeah, good hand to turn it aside.
Having played the advantage, he's now going back to deal with the infringement that he could have blown for. And the offender's going to get a yellow card.
Yeah, I wonder whether he thought he got away with that because the play was allowed to go on, but no, he sees yellow.
Well, the play's broken down now.
And it's the half-time whistle here. And we reach half-time with the score 3-2. We're all ready for the second half, and so too are Manchester City.
Anticipated the direction of the pass and was able to intervene. Marvellous piece of work in the tackle. It's with Mahrez. Manchester City on the move in fine fashion. Walker puts it into the box. To the rescue again. Well, here's a chance. The press worked. Oh, he's way off target. Now Mahrez. Aguero. Slipped his man. Stayed on his feet and won the ball. Got the ball and they're going at the opposition with speed. Trying to spot a potential ball to open them up, but they're keeping the ball well. One or two players looking at each other there as to why that attack broke down. The ball glued to his boots, it seems. Excellent work. Trying to get behind it. Wants to have a go. The defenders managed to get in the way there. Great interception. Now Mahrez. Mahrez. Great ball. Well, that could be the insurance goal here.
That little bit of daylight that they were after. But when he watches this replay later on, he'll just be relieved that he did sneak in.
Let's see the replay now. Plenty of goals for the fans here. 4-2.
Manchester City
Off we go again.
Number 10, Sergio Aguero.
Found good room out here. They've lost the ball in a bad area. No real challenge to the defender from that cross. Looking to use the full width of the pitch in this attack. Well, it was the final ball to set up the chance, and it would have been, but for the interception. Kyle Walker. Aguero. Good to see players shoot, but they need better shooting than that.
Yeah, nothing wrong with the power. He got behind it.
Sergio Aguero, another wonderful performance from him.
Oh, he's looked really lively today, hasn't he? He's been getting the ball in good areas, turning, shooting with both feet, and he's got himself a goal.
Fernandinho. Here's Sterling. Sergio Aguero.
Good vision. That's great defending with the block.
Norwood.
Chance to go at the opposition with pace. Kept the ball, but the counter-attack was the chance you felt, and it just faded away. In the clear in front of goal. Straightforward work for the goalkeeper. They're trying to dispossess him, and the tackler has been very successful there. He's got possession. Aim for those in the middle. Saved by the keeper, but not decisively. Well, he fancied his chance, but he had the technique to get that on target, but it didn't work out.
Just wonder whether he took his eye off the ball at the last moment.
David Silva with a pass that's cut out. Sanderberger. Well, they look promising there in that wide area, but the defender's done well. Now they're looking to get forward from this position.
Trying to pass their way back into the game, but it's just not happening.
Won it back with an interception. Silva. De Bruyne.
Guiding it through. I think he saved them there with that interception. Aguero. Opening them up with a through pass.
Strong, powerful clearance. Well, time is ticking away. It's time for a change, and here it comes. Well, that's all they can do at the moment, concede the corners.
It was a promising situation. They could have made more of that.
Referee has blown. And he's given the free kick.
No surprise there, the manager bringing him off. He got one yellow and a second wasn't too far away.
Now he's got the ball, what's he going to do with it?
Well, that is a cheap piece of play to give the ball away like that. Taking on the opposition and the responsibility as well. Oh, he'll feel good about that. A really strong and clean tackle.
Aguero. Well, he's got away from him.
Proper defending there.
Aguero.
Very good attack, broken up in the end by good defensive play. McGoldrick blocked off the pass there. An opportunity here. There's some space to work the ball into.
Sterling. Sergio Aguero. Oh, that will be a free kick for Manchester City.
Throw in now.
Well, we're two-thirds of the way through the 90 minutes, half an hour to go.
Well, it's a nice bit of skill, but the defending, well, it was woeful.
And the referee does blow. The flag was up from the assistant.
It's a good touch under pressure to make sure he kept the ball and can link with others. He's got possession back for his team.
The home team about to make a change.
It's with De Bruyne.
Great play again with the ball.
Well, he's totally dictating the tempo out there.